Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all people be happy in every place. If we focus on that, 2011, 2012, 2013, change is welcome, and we need to change from negativity to positivity and live every aspect of life, the corporate life, the personal life, the student life, every aspect of life in a spiritual way, respecting Mother Earth. Everything will change for the better. Vedanta means to know. It comes from the Sanskrit word vid. To know one's true nature, that I am free, that I am limitless. And yoga also brings you into union with your true divine nature, with the Purusha, with the divine Atman we call. In Vedanta also we say that you are always free, you are always in your true nature, and you only have to remove the covering, the ego. In yoga there are many selves. I have myself, you have yourself, the consciousness, the union. So when I realize I am realizing myself, you realize there are many Purushas, selves. But in Advaita Vedanta, Vedanta also has three different things. We have only one self, this one energy. Gold is one, and then from gold different ornaments are made, so the name and the form is different. But the essence is one. And that's, but in yoga and Vedanta, the similar thing is they are both talking about doing practice, about doing meditation, about reaching there. There's only that little difference, very small difference, but very similar. And that also is not one is bad or one is good, they are both good. They are both given by different masters at different times of history to a different crowd what they needed. So that's how yoga and Vedanta, they complement each other. And they are bringing you to the same sources within. And this, what is within, is the same essence outside. Everything is myself. Vedanta is a universal philosophy. It has no dogma, no religion, caste, creed. It can be practiced by anybody who believes, does not believe. It's a way of living. How I can live and realize my true nature, which is happiness. It talks about being happy, being blissful, being one with your true self and removing the facade. First of all, I have to say I prostrate, I bow down to the Western people because they have embraced this culture and they are chanting the Sanskrit mantras, and actually they have made it even popular. However, so I really feel that they have made a lot of effort to chant the Sanskrit mantras. However, here and there I see that there is a lot of mispronunciation. So their heart is very good. Their intention is beautiful. But even in big yoga gatherings, I see famous teachers mispronouncing. When you mispronounce, the intonation is okay. When you mispronounce the Vedic mantras, there are two kinds of mantras, Vedic and Puranic. So when the Vedic mantras are very precise and they have a vibration, energy, when one mispronounces them, it can have a detrimental effect on your chakras, on your emotions. And that I'm hesitant, when I see that, I feel sad for the people who are chanting it in big groups, because really they should be pronouncing it, learning it from the right source. There's only one non-dual, one without a second, infinite energy which has manifested as everything. Then the mind and the intellect creates a division. What is the mind? First we have to see that. The mind is, there is no real thing as the mind. No neurosurgeon takes out the mind, the brain, yes. So the mind is, in Sanskrit we say, Sankalpa Dhara Manaha. Mind is the flow of thoughts and feelings. One thought after another, like a river, it gives the illusion there is really something real called the mind. But I am observing the mind. So I must be something separate from the mind. The thought is coming and it's going. It's coming and going. So Vedanta takes you into self-inquiry. Who am I? Am I limitless? Am I free? Or am I functioning through the mind? Or am I just the mind? So the mind is a construct of what? Of the mind, of the thought. So we say you don't have to remove the thought. You can't. But just watch it. And you will find you are something separate. And when you are not hooked, when you are not attached, and you are using the mind as a tool, and you are choosing the thoughts, and you are aligning your thoughts, and in yoga you are aligning the body, and the purpose of yoga is really asana, is to bring you to a quiet place. There are 8 limbs, but people are only practicing asana a lot, and we ignore the other part. The meditation, the yama, the niyamas, the practices, the inner purification. So when the mind and heart, the feelings and thoughts are pure, pure in the sense not that you have to make a halo and sit in, but clear, loving, selfless, then the consciousness, what you call in German, Bewusstsein, it just shines through. We don't need to find it, it is already there. It is covered with the mind and we need to discover it. The difference is that we can ask for anything, but for what? Ultimately, what will it give me? Even if I have more wealth, more cars, more money, more everything, relationship or relationships, then what? There's still something missing. I don't feel complete. Vedanta points the way to feeling complete. Vedanta is not against that philosophy. You can achieve anything. But we are pointing you in the direction of not increasing your desires and wants, but rather in the direction of being free. So we say, put it out, but you don't know your past karma. You don't know what you really need. And this divine intelligence, this universal power, knows the past, the present, and the future. So you can put it out. Even in the material world, nothing wrong. But then offer it, surrender it. Offer it and say, if it is for my highest good, let it manifest. Because by myself, my knowledge is limited. And the universal consciousness is limitless. It knows what I need. So nothing wrong in asking, but go deeper. We need to go deeper. And why am I really asking? So ultimately, the point of Vedanta is fulfill your desires, but then turn your attention to the highest goal, which is consciousness, which is God, which is the self within you, which is bliss. Thank you so much. Hari Om.